Goodness. Okay. I'm ready to start plying, so we're going to ply this morning. And I would say there's a pretty good likelihood we're going to snap this single as we go. So wish me luck. Cut out the speed. Okay, we snapped it already. That doesn't bode well. Good morning. I'm gonna have to be gentle. How are you? Good morning. Looking at random look at stuff. I'm fine, Melissa. I just had a bad day. Let me tell you guys what happened because I do feel kind of bad that there was no explanation. I hit record thinking I was going to make a video about making a mistake on that rug because I didn't know what I was doing. Basically on the skill gap, like we talked about. Because I was brand new at it, I wanted to try it out, and it didn't turn out great. So I was ripping it out. It was nothing to do with the mistake at all. I'm so okay with that. But other stuff is going on. You know, running your own business is sometimes alone is sometimes a lot. And there's so much going on in my life right now, like with my dad and just everything that's happening. And I just got overwhelmed while I was recording, and I forgot. And there was like 9 minutes of me crying, and I was like, should I post this because it is real? So I just posted it. I am okay. I'm fine, Evelyn. I'm sorry. But I think it is important to know for everybody that, like, it's not all sunshine. You know, we all have bad days. That's why I decided to go ahead and post it. So everything is fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's problems, but the truth is everything is fine. And life has problems in it. Thanks. And I think it was good to, like I said, it's just a good thing to post it and let other people know, like, we all have bad days. We all have to let stuff out sometimes. So how often do we all need to just let it snuck up on me? Oh my goodness. Susanna said I received my gorgeous Bath Plus event. I'm so glad you like it. Right, Melissa, exactly. And we all do need to see that. I mean, social media kind of, I don't know if trains us, kind of brainwashes us to think everything needs to be perfect and curated. I mean, I'm never that. We know that. Good morning, Cindy. Tracy said it was a real moment. It is refreshing that you share yourself with all of us. Thanks. It was real. Ooh, I did not share the worst of it. I was like, no one needs to see that face. Oh my gosh, Night of Blood, I love it. Everyone asks that, it just stops. It's very safe. I am making yarn, Nabil. Anyways, I'm sorry, I do feel like I probably should explain more, but everything is fine. It's just a bad day. And then one of my friends came over, and we watched the last 2 episodes of Gilded Age, and I cried like 5 times during that, but that's different. Margarita, hello, how are you? It's been so long. How is everything? How's Jerry? Good morning, Ghislaine. What are you guys all up to this weekend? Please tell me what you're doing with your weekend. My car is in the shop until Tuesday. So unless I drive John's truck, which I don't feel very comfortable driving, I am home. I guess unless a friend picks me up, which could happen. I do have friends. Same, Ghislaine. Sometimes I do. I've always been soft-hearted. Even though I've pretended not to be at times. But I have always been. Susanna's knitting. Oh, Melissa, that's fun. Like a professional football game? Is there even football yet? There must be. Oh, a hummingbird just hit the window. Wow, professional. Okay. Tina said we have a wedding shower in a bit. They're in Michigan, visiting some more family before heading further north. Fun. Oh, Jerry has a new job. He's a band director at a high school. Ethan is a junior in college, and Megan is a junior in high school. Oh my goodness. Doesn't it just go so fast, Melissa? Margarita. Sorry, I mixed you guys up. Pre-season. I'm just not ready. Elaine said, working on weaving up my latest towels. Guys, speaking of weaving, I did the math on the bobbins that I need to wind for rugs. So I think I'm going to go ahead and work my loom for rugs pretty soon. I haven't started winding them, but I did do the math. June said finishing 2 pounds of merino. Last bobbin. Woohoo! Tracy. Oh no. I'm sorry, Tracy. You know what? That's what it is. It is confirmation that you're doing the right thing at the right time. Hi, Rowena. You're welcome, Evelyn. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you procrastinate. I do most of my cleaning on Monday. And then I do the last bit of it usually on Tuesday, so. I feel like because of the way our schedule is, I kind of need to, because I need to leave the weekends open in case John isn't working. He's working right now, by the way. I can hear him on the phone. Hey, Caitlin. Rowena said, hi Trish, long time no see you live. I know, great to catch up. It's nice to see you. Bro. Tracy said, yes, exactly. I'm looking forward to having time for all my projects, also being able to stay home and not go anywhere for days. So my car, I said, is in the shop, and it went in on Thursday. And what they have to fix is going to take forever. They got the parts yesterday. And it might be Monday. I don't know. I guess we'll just see what happens. But John was like, I'll ride the motorcycle so you can have my truck. And I'm like, I want to stay home. What are you talking about? I'm so happy. Yes, yellow it is. Caitlin said I got my new crochet hooks in for furls, and I got a carry bag for them. That's fun. What are you going to make, Caitlin? What's the first thing you're going to crochet? I meant to cut a little piece of yoga mat for underneath this wheel because it rocks just a tiny bit, and I forgot. But we will get it done. what is my favorite dessert? I don't know. Caitlin said my car is in the shop as well. I'm crocheting on 2 alt knots patterns. I don't know those. Going. Exactly. I thought that was it. But apparently it's just the world. Max said, is that like sewing? No, it isn't really like sewing. And sorry, no, I can't. I have a huge car repair bill coming. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Yarn. I am making yarn, and then it will be socks eventually. I did snap the single like in the first 30 seconds, but since then I've been okay. Caitlin said one is a Hexmas hat and the other is a Hunted Video Store. Hunted Video Store. Is it, Trina? It was hot here yesterday. I haven't been outside yet today, believe it or not. I assume I'm going to be in the pool soon. But I wanted to fly for a little while, and I thought I would just come on and say hi to you guys and see what's going on. Oh, Max, that's nice. You know what? The best part about that is either way I win, because it should go to somebody else. Hey Ellen, did you get your wool yet? Just curious. Besides Max, all these people that actually know me here, they know I never give anything to anyone. Right? You all know that. Well, I would think it would be there soon, Ellen. That bat made it all the way to Australia, but yours went out later. So, is it? Okay. Evelyn said, is miserable hot here floating in the lake is my carrot for cleaning. Smart. I have to give myself treats too, to like make myself do it. Trina said, working on 4th pair of socks since beginning of June. Wow, Trina, you're knocking them out. You're gonna have nice warm feet this winter. Ellen said from Holland to Spain, which is relatively nearby, a letter takes about 3 weeks. Trina. Oh, you guys should tell Max the truth. I should tell Max the truth. What is the truth? We don't know. 3 weeks is crazy. You can get a letter all the way across the United States in like 3 days. Yeah, it's probably 5 days now. I mean, you can do it in 2 days, but they charge you a lot for that. Ghislaine said, I need to get back to knitting socks, but having too much fun weaving. You know what, Ghislaine? Just do... You guys, I think this might be too thin for socks. To do what your, like, creative bug is telling you to do. You know what I mean? Trina, you're so funny. There is a breeze outside. I probably should have. Is that what you're doing today, Trina? Do you take your knitting with you? Or are you like too busy doing stuff? Also, can I say, it's been so hot, I've hardly done any yard work, and the front of my yard is starting to look like a jungle. Like, I need to get some weeding done. Me too, Ghislaine. Life's too short. And I never, like, end up happy with stuff that I pushed myself to do, if that makes sense. Teresa C. said, can anyone recommend a beginner sock pattern? So Teresa, what I do is just Google or go on Ravelry, either way, and put in vanilla sock pattern, and you'll get very basic sock patterns. And then if it's someone who's knitting their first sock, I always suggest they go ahead and do like a worsted weight sock that is superwash worsted, so something like Malabrigo Rios is really good option. And then you see the construction very, very quickly, and it all makes more sense, and it comes together quickly. So that's what I suggest people do. Margarita, oh my gosh, my garden is a crazy jungle. John was like, I went looking for jalapenos, and he said, I can barely find the plants. I don't even care. I haven't done that since we moved here, just let my garden go this way. I just don't care right now. Tracy said, I'm finally spinning my wee. The sun, isn't it pretty, Tracy? Trina said, I use circular needles to cast on and knit to heal. Feeling said I took some quilt pieces that I had put away and I got back to hand sewing while watching TV. That's fun. Oh, you do take it. Okay. It's horrible in my garden right now. That's how I learned, Teresa. I just got a pattern off the internet. This was a long time ago, before Ravelry even. And it was a worsted weight pattern. So I knit them really quickly, and that way I was like, I understand it. And then the smaller yarn patterns, skinnier yarn and skinnier needles just made more sense because I already understood how it worked. Melissa said, I have 4 socks I'm working on, trying to stop myself from starting a fit. We understand, Melissa. We do. I have 1 sock almost done. I think I only have 1 pair of socks going right now. So 1's almost done. But I've been working on my sweater when I'm knitting more than the socks. So they're going really slow. I liked it too, Tracy. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine, but I really like how it turned out. I love that base. Ooh, I've got stuff I need to get dye on too. Teresa said that's a great idea. I will do that. Thank you. I hope it works. Oh, John must be off the phone, out of his conference. He said, good morning, tribe. Show my ladies some love and smash that thumb. He's probably back at work. Melissa said, good morning, John. Moving his mouse around. Nick said, what's that machine doing? Okay, so this machine is basically a spinning wheel, you know, like in Sleeping Beauty, the spinning wheel. It basically does the exact same thing, but it's in this little compact machine, so you don't have to treadle it, and it's more portable. So I am actually plying thread that I already spun, or wool that I already spun. Gillian said, good morning, John, getting right on it. He has been, I think he got out of bed at about 6:15 and fed the dogs and basically went right to work. I mean, he brushed his teeth. He always does that first thing. I do too now. I used to drink my coffee first and then brush my teeth, but now I brush my teeth immediately. Not sure what changed. Tina said, see you. Have fun, Tina. Oh my goodness. Deb, good morning. What's up? Deb just got her dream wheel. Congratulations, Deb. Trina said has a robot vacuum and mop. I sit with feet up. How do you like it, Trina? Talk to me. Because I have a robot vacuum. Oh, good, Melissa. That's good. Her coffee's ready. I have a robot vacuum, but not the mop. But the vacuum, I feel, doesn't do as well on the rugs as I would like. Do you only use it on hard floors? She said, OMG, I love it. That's awesome. I love my Shocked Matchless. I have never spun on a ladybug, though. I've never tried one. Hi, Connie. Okay, Trina. I've thought about the mopping one for the level that we have the robot vac on, because that's all hard floors. So maybe next time. Oh, here we go. My gosh, I don't get it. There we go. Look at that. Think so, Deb? Were you looking for one for spinning thinner? Trina said I usually run it after we go to bed, then vacuum midday for small dogs. I know. I run ours almost every day. Usually it's like after we finish up, I finish up cleaning up like the kitchen in the morning, I'll run it and I'll just because our house is 3 levels, so then I'll just get out of that level and just let it go. And it picks up dog hair, so much dust and dog hair every day. Rowena said, so I'm confused. It's Saturday morning, Rowena. Saturday morning. Just gone 5 past midnight Saturday night. So it's just Sunday morning in Tasmania. And it is so hot here, Rowena. Oh my goodness. Well, that's cool. Deb said actually I wasn't, but I think I needed it. It's even better when you find out it's good at something that you needed like that. You know? Oh my gosh, so much dog hair. Luther didn't shed, so we have never had this much with these 2 big shedding dogs. Tracy said, question for the group. I will be at a local yarn store with Spin Cycle yarn. I'm going to buy some for sure. I have a couple patterns in mind, but are there any suggestions? Is that the one that's like the crazy yarn? I think it is. Does anyone have suggestions? I mean, it's kind of like anything that you would do hand spun for if it's like the crazy yarn. You know? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be plying forever. That's an okay sock weight. We'll be fine. It'll probably fluff up after a wash too. Alright, so Susanna's knitting this weekend. Melissa's going to a football game. I'm saying fractal. Okay. Oh, okay. Always and forever. Yes, I love technology. Not as much as you see. Oh, there you go. Andrea Mowry has a lot of patterns, not programs, that use spin cycle. Harlow Flip. I don't blame you, Tracy. That is like the crazy yarn, kind of. Hey, Travel. Oh my gosh, these dogs are sleeping right next to me. Hey, Krista. Oh my gosh, I gotta put my bread in the oven as soon as we're done. Oh my word. Hey, Crystal. Rowena, this is, let me just pull it up here and show you. This is, I believe it's just superwash, BFL, and nylon. See if I can get it close. It's kind of hard to see. There's like a color difference. It's red and orange. John just came into the kitchen, I think. He's gonna put the bread in the oven for me. You know he's going to. Hello. What's the matter, Crystal? Oh no, he's getting a muffin. Never mind. Are you getting a muffin? He's ignoring me. Oh, okay. Oh, Deb said we have a concert tonight, trying to decide between wearing my Fat Bobbin Girl shirt and my Rob Zombie giving the finger shirt. It's close. Oh no, Crystal. Babe, will you turn off the oven? I forgot.
Turn it off?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I bet. I'm sorry. The oven's heating up the kitchen. He is a good man, but he needs some toast. He wants to eat up some of the old bread before I bake the new bread. I have been making sourdough every week. Crystal said I like the Rob Zombie shirt personally. I've never seen the Rob Zombie shirt, so. Since May of 2024, I've been pretty much baking all the bread we eat. I'm making yarn, AJ. I'm now currently taking the single strand that I spun and plying it. Susanna said, sorry, those suggestions were for Tracy. Yeah, the Gambit and Murano squares. She said, it is fine, the middle finger, who needs to see it. Krista B said, I got my, yay! Thanks for the TDF prize, and the sweet girl braid I ordered is gorgeous. I'm so glad you like it, Krista. That has been very popular. I did a batch of yarn as well, and a friend of mine who really doesn't like pink just fell in love with it, and she was like, can you do this again on another base? And I was like, I guess. But you don't like pink. What are you talking about? Rowena said, all this talk of socks, I'll have to get some on the needles now. Your color looks real orange, but a nice color. It's like red and orange mix. So I would say that, I mean, in person, I would say it looks a little bit more red. It kind of looks like a dark red with an orange kind of cast to it, if that makes sense. Thank you, Susanna. It doesn't make noise on every surface. I was gonna put a yoga mat piece under it so it wouldn't make noise anymore. In fact, what in the world? don't know what that even is. But if you like the noise, then good, because, I mean, it's not too annoying. It wiggles a little. I guess it's off balance. I thought an hour of plying would do it. It's not even going to be close. I don't mind the noise. Crystal, this is a wheel that was repaired. I don't think the motor was from it. I don't know. John would have to tell us what the motor was technically for. But I don't know if it was for an RC car motor. He went back in his office, so he probably didn't even hear that. Okay, Tracy said, I've been looking at Andrea Mowry. The Gambit is a definite possibility. I have a feeling I might get overwhelmed, but I'm sure I will have plenty of fabulous options. Okay, he said it was. You're right. I just forgot that. Evelyn said, my sister-in-law is giving me starters 3 different times, and I just couldn't get into the rhythm. It's Vermilion for sure, Susan. Yes, Susanna, I mean. Sorry. Hey, Trey, how are you? I would definitely call it Vermilion. It's really cool the way that, like, when the light catches it, it looks more orange, but it has, like, a deep, dark red undertone. It's prettier in person. I must be on a red kick because the sweater I have going is red too. With orange tweed. Okay. Bean. Oh, he must have had his phone with him in the kitchen. Bless him. How are you, Trey? Trey said, if I'm not on the 21st of this month, I'm okay. Oh, well, good for you, Trey. Our Melissa is going to one today. Pre-season. Oh my gosh, the hummingbirds are going crazy today. Sounds fun. Crystal said, I wish. I know, Crystal. Did you try more acid? Bye, Caitlin. Which blue did you use? You use one that you don't use the same dye as I do, right? If I remember correctly. I wonder if it's wiggling because one of the feet is unstuck, because it comes on little silicone feet, you know? I bet you. Oh, Trey. I don't know who that is. I don't follow any sports ball games. I used to follow puck games, but that was it. Little hockey. Crystal said I'm using pot, which I have had turned out for me before, but no, I use right now. That's right, when I'm doing normal, and even that blue is being nasty. Oh. I'm sorry, Crystal. I don't know. Isn't that one that uses salt, or did it used to use salt, and now they don't require any fixative? I'll have to throw more acid at it and see what happens. Yeah, try it. Usually if I'm doing a blue that's, well, I don't use the blues anymore that I've had problems with. I just find a blue that works better for me. But when I had trouble sometimes, I would always add acid to blue. And then just leave it overnight. Like I'd heat it and leave it overnight to just sit. But I don't know if that'll work with a RIT, because I haven't used that for wool. So I mean, it wouldn't hurt to use heat, right? Yeah, Okay, that was kind of my guess. Crystal said you can use salt with it, but their formulations have changed, so it's not really important to use anymore. Like, it used to be that you had to put a bunch of salt in with it, and that was a long time ago. Like when I was a kid. Long time. Yeah, it was like a cup. And if you use, is it the Prochem? Oh my gosh, the one that they make for cotton. I cannot remember what they call it. No, the Dharma. Dharma makes one for cotton. And they tell you to throw in a big cup of salt. And also soak it in the soda ash ahead of time. But the salt would be acid, right? What is that? Tracy, it's so true. I am, but I'm not. I'm like an old lady and a kid at the same time. I'm in my crone era. Cecilia, I'm still working on the blue, green, purple roving 2 pounds, not just over half done spinning. That's awesome. She said your live has been encouraging to me. Thank you. You're welcome. My inner grand. I guess an inner grand is also an inner child, right? It's true, Crystal. I'm in my swamp witch era. Baking bread. Making yarn. Trina, you need a high fiber diet. She said, I found out my body is deficient in fiber, so I have to buy yarn to compensate. You should. And some more spinning fiber too. No, Trey, I don't follow football. Okay, cottage era. I mean, I wish I lived in a little, like, log cabin in the woods with, like, 700 wind chimes and herbs hanging from the ceiling, drying, you know, like a real swamp witch. But it also sounds hard to clean. I would have a swamp. No, but no pool. That's true. What, Trina? Oh, shoot. What did I miss? Wait, let me go back. Good morning, Helene. Oh, works for fabric. Yeah, that's made of fiber. I know, Crystal. I still, to this day, am scared to swim in water I can't see, like, under the surface of. I don't know if that's, like, a primal thing. It probably is, right? Like an anthropological save your life kind of thing, because even at night in my own pool, I am scared to swim. I will do it sometimes if it's super hot out, but I'm like, the whole time I'm scared. I don't know why. I just assume it's some throwback to my Neanderthal days. Like, what if a shark gets me? In my Michigan swimming pool. I don't think it's weird, Trey. I think it's normal. It's gotta be. Oh my gosh, Tracy. Amen. Or like weeds, when weeds touch you, if you're in like a river, or, oh, ugh. Deb said, I mean, it's possible. How is it possible, Deb? Rowena said, it just makes sense to me. Can't see, don't swim. Safety first. It's probably all about being safe. Melissa said those pool sharks are dangerous. Like, here's the other thing. I've mentioned it before. I have a touch of trypophobia, more than a touch. And if you actually look at where it came from, It's like a primal fear of like burrowing, you know, what do you call it when an animal lives off you? Oh my gosh. Burrowing, you know, when it like invades your body somehow. Because it's not good for you. Melissa said pool sharks, those pool sharks are parasite. Thank you, Deb. Oh my God, I couldn't think of the word. It's a primal fear of burrowing parasites. It makes sense. It's like self-protective. Tracy said there must be other things that bite, even if there are no sharks. Probably. In my pool? Oh, yes. In the squishy, oh, grossing me out. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, I just assume I'm more in touch with my Neanderthal roots. Yes, Melissa, let's get back to the yarn talk. Are we creeping you out? I don't blame you. I can't believe I haven't snapped a single except for right at the very beginning. I am in shock right now. Who's laughing? Are you laughing about the yarn talk? Because you should. Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa. So, okay, yarn talk. Let's talk about yarn. My local shop has been selling my stuff for 3 months now. So, I guess May, June, July. I know Tracy, right? And he wants me to bring more stuff in. And basically, Georgina just had an image of a shark with a crocheted onesie. Because I'd make him a onesie if he lived in my pool. I would be like, oh, this winter's going to be rough, buddy. And so the yarn on my website doesn't sell a ton. Like, people buy it occasionally, but not a ton, the hand-dyed yarn. So I think I might just bring it all to him because it does sell in his shop. Hey, Sally, she said, starting my Tour de Fleece sweater spin. Yay! What are you spinning, Sally? Evelyn said the tangents are what makes these such a treat. I don't know, Melissa. Is it exciting or should I be disappointed? I mean, it does sell in the shop, so might as well get it in there, get it sold. Oh, you started the knitting. I get it. Okay. Did I misread that? Maybe not. What is the sweater, Sally? What is your pattern? I've got a sweater getting close to the body being done. Oh, Tracy, I wasn't trying to talk you guys into buying more yarn. Don't worry. Thank you, though. I just thought that was a yarn thing I could say since Melissa was ready to get back to yarn talk. I'm just going to bring him the whole thing today and just take it off the website, which is fine. Sally said cardigan with cables. Nice! That's true, Melissa. It is. I think seeing it in person is just better, too. Like, I don't have that skill of taking photographs that turn out as good as if you were in person. It's hard. So, I don't know. It's nice that he wants more of the yarn, or whatever. That, Sally, you're so kind to your sister. Evelyn said roving is about colors and yarn is about touch for me when I'm shopping. That's interesting. Tracy said, I know that, but I still need... Well, Tracy, whatever I do new, I will still put it in the shop for a while before it goes there so that everybody... Because, I mean, you only get the chance to buy it in person if you're in my local yarn store. So I will still put it up on the website for a bit first. Hi, Emma. I know, Crystal, online shop motto, it's better in person. Deb gave me a really good motto that I haven't figured out, like, how to put it on my website. I was telling her that I just send the thank you note that I write and then a sticker, because as much as I think it's fun to open a package and get like a little tchotchkes or whatever, I feel like I don't want more tchotchkes. I don't want more little stuff. You know what I mean? And so she said you should put Fiber Love Diary, no fluff, just fiber. But I'm like, where do I put that? I can't figure out where to put it. And she gave me permission to use it. Melissa said, good, because I'm going to need to get your still. It doesn't never sell. It's just a lot less. Trina said, people love to touch on me. I just want to have unique colorways. I mean, it is fun to squish the yarn. Tracy said, okay, thank you, because I can't. Well, you'll be able to. You'll have time, Tracy. Maybe not gas money, but time. You're about to retire. In a week? Is it just one more week, Tracy? I really wish that John was as close as you. I mean, he's happy. He really likes what he's doing, although he's under the gun deadline-wise right now. I know, Crystal, where does that go? Like, do I make a new banner and put it underneath the logo, maybe? I love it. I need to use it. I just haven't figured out how to make it happen yet. I know, Melissa. Trina, you get it then. She said, OMG, I suck at photos. Website is going to look like a 5-year-old took it. I even have a really good camera. Like, I bought my phone because it had one of the best camera setups on the market at the time. It's from 2022. Okay, Crystal said I would say make a new, I can do that. I just feel like even though I love little fun things, I also am a purger, so I end up getting rid of it. Oh, that's right. You have to work until September. I forgot. My last day is actually September 9, but I am using up my time off, so only 5 more days of actual work. So exciting. How much time do you have off then? Are you off the rest of August? That is so exciting. What's your first project going to be? This spin cycle yarn project? Melissa said September 9 is my birthday. That's a good day to retire. No, you'll be able to get it if you want it still. It's just all that's on there right now is going away. And then they're so out drying in the studio right now, and oh my gosh, it's like a super dark colored rainbow. I love it. I gotta knit faster so I can keep one. My sock yarn shelf runneth over. It's not done yet, Melissa. It's drying. I didn't exactly mean to do a rainbow, but because I tend to put colors that are like next to each other on the color wheel, next to each other on yarn, so that if they run together, they won't get all brown. That ends up that way pretty often. I know, Crystal, every single second of every single day. I have the dehumidifier on, so it'll dry faster. It's in the barn. We have a clothesline in there, and it's so for drying stuff, and it's hung up and drying. Tracy said I'll be finishing up my whips, then I will start whatever spin cycle project I pick up from my trip. So exciting. She is fast. It's been 50 minutes already. I'm making progress. Look at that. Yes. Right now I've just mostly been working on that cardigan. Oh, Tracy, you are so patient. I mean, I know you're like more into it than I am. The spin cycle is her reward for five days. Does he have cars in the show, Tracy? Because you guys have a classic car, right? At least one? Or am I misremembering that? I thought for sure I would stamp a single right after I said, ooh, look at me, I haven't stamped a single. After morning Cheryl, after I finish the cardigan I've got going, I'm going to look for a pattern for the green hand spun sweater yarn that I did like 4 or 5 years ago. It's time. And it was a Lincoln, I think it was a Lincoln Targhee cross. I don't know, I could go back and look at the video. I just can't remember. But I've also got gray BFL and white BFL ready to dye in the studio. It's soaking from last night. So if anybody has any color requests, I'm open. Tracy said his cars are not in the shows, but yes, he has a couple. Okay. I mean, you do get to see the most amazing cars, but engine talk. Do you understand it, Tracy? Like, I only understand a tiny bit, and really it's because my dad is also an engineer and a car guy. Sorry. So I understand a little, but it's very little. Hello, Abdul. So it goes over my head pretty quickly. White, Carter. Well, we have black and white in the house. We have those big lawn ones that are black. I think they're like red or pink. I hate trash bags. I hate buying stuff that I'm just gonna literally throw away. So annoying. Yes, Carter, all the time. I did it yesterday morning. Tracy said, no, it sounds like the teacher from the old Charlie Brown comics. Wah, 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 wah. Evelyn said they need to have breakout groups for partners with other hobbies. Topics! So smart! Trina said, what does everyone do with the leftover sock yarn after sock is done? Weirdly, Trina, that is the topic of my next video. Carter, I am not a girl. I am a grown woman. Thank you. Crystal said, keep it and just make some fun socks later with the leftovers. No, I get it, Tracy. Do you, Melissa? Okay. I was actually thinking it's time for me to shift into fall. I mean, I use orange a lot all year round, but I feel like it's time to make the shift into fall. Tracy said, Evelyn, that does happen randomly. I'm usually knitting as we walk around, so sometimes that starts some conversations. That's fun. Me too, Trina. John and I both have favorite oranges, but orange is one of his favorite colors. Melissa said some deep orange and reds or something. Look at that, Crystal. Problem solver. Yeah, but what if your bag leaks, Crystal? It happens once in a while. Bye, Ghislaine. Evelyn said Summer Lee just came out with her second color cuff club. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. Oh, Carter, you should see a professional for that. Rowena said, have you and John been doing any videos of your dyeing lately? I so loved watching them. Yes, one came out like a week ago. Oh, I see. Not in the bottom. Got it. Melissa said, I love Summer Lee. Oh, is that a pattern? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm good now. Hang on. We got to take care of this because it's getting old. Got it. Sweet. Crystal. She said, Carter, if it makes you feel better, I cannot take the trash out by myself because of the stupid dumpster lid is cumbersome. I have to take it out myself all the time. Thanks, Deb. You're awesome. Oops, I accidentally hit Hunter. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Hunter. Deb and I were moving at the same time. And I don't know how to undo that. Sorry. Poor Hunter. Just trying to live his life. Oh my gosh, we're almost up to an hour. And I've just been staring out the window at my front yard when I'm not reading. Deb, you did that like a rock star. I like it. Like Judge Judy. I can't think of a judge that is like more like harder on his gavel. I know, Susanna. How did that happen? Almost an hour already. Tracy said, thanks, Deb. I usually try to like let people say their random stuff and then sometimes they stop. So I try to like leave it alone until it's like, you know, it gets old. Okay, before I go anywhere, I must feed the birdies because they are going crazy. Is it, Crystal? It is so pretty in person. I don't usually do the like, it's not a solid color, it's more of a heather, but I don't usually do anything that's just one color, so it's kind of different for me, but I like it. I definitely got a good sock weight. I had to keep forcing myself to spin a little bit thicker than my default. It was just so easy to spin it really fine. yesterday. I think we're only 5 weeks out from that wedding. I'm very excited for that. Lisa said, good morning, Lisa. Crystal said, I always try for one floor and that doesn't work out, but that's okay. That's true. I mean, I don't really like a solid. I would prefer a heather at least. I like the visual interest of like a little color change. You know what I mean? So it's okay. I know. I'm excited, Tracy. I'm very excited, actually. Like, my sister just made her reservations for the hotel. I think my mom is going to stay with us. She is performing the ceremony. Oh, Lisa, that's so exciting. But also, I feel like I'm ready for all the hubbub to subside and just, like, get back to normal life, you know? It's been nice to see you too, Rowena. Good night. Connie said, how about a sunflower, yeah, flower-inspired colorway, yellow, browns, greens, and a touch of blue for the sky. I will definitely think about that one, Connie. That might work. I've grown sunflowers in our backyard a few times, but not lately. No, Lee. I'm still waiting for concrete date. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. There's been some back and forth date-wise. So you did not miss it. I promise I will get it out as soon as I know. I have it ready to post once I can put the dates on. I'm excited about that too. And you guys will think I'm crazy, but I was shooting for October. And I was literally, I don't know if this happens to anybody but me, but I was laying in bed, I was half awake, half asleep, and I had this like voice basically in my head that was like, that's too soon for people to make travel plans and like take care of the things that they need to have done for their own houses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if it were me going somewhere, I might need to get someone to take care of the dogs or whatever. So, I decided that October, and it was only going to be like 3 weeks after this wedding. And I was like, nope, I think we need to wait longer for other people so they have time to make their travel plans. So, well, you'll see when I put the data out, Lee, about how many spots. I mean, I don't think we're going to fill it. I shouldn't say that because I should say, like, you got to sign up, so it's not full, but I don't think I'll be able to fill it. So, hello, Natalie. She said, hi from South Australia. It's 12:15 a.m. Sunday. Well, good, very early morning. Oh, I'm going to finish this. It's probably only another 20 minutes. Is that all? I'm sorry you can't sleep. Maybe this will lull you to sleep. I don't even know what time it is here. Must be about 11 o'clock? Maybe it's even after 11, I'm not sure. $11:48. What? It's almost noon? Please don't lie to me. I got up so early. What happened to my day? I don't think I've ever had such a half past my second. 10:48. Thank you. I was going to say, how did I lose a whole hour? Krista said it's half past my second cup of coffee. I've never had such an accurate timing of how long it takes me to chain ply a 3-ply sock yarn, I cannot remember if I had 4 ounces or 5. I remember intending to wind off 5 ounces. Susanna said it's 10:48 a.m. Saturday here. Oh, p.m. Saturday here, so you're, yes. Yes, exactly 12 hours is kind of nice, because it's not too hard to remember. Does anyone else have to turn their tension up when their bobbin's getting kind of full? Lee said, have you done a 4-ply cable? You mean a 4-ply plain yarn? Or do you mean a cable plied yarn? Okay, you guys, thank you. Way to go, Crystal. You're finishing a second sock? I'm seriously getting down to the end. Crystal said, yes, I have to, because of the weight. And yes, it's a second sock. I probably won't get these socks going right away. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little bit more. Yes, I have done that before, Lee. That's what I thought you meant, but I was just checking. Crystal, I don't think you do want those. Crystal said, I want the big men folk with the little feet. They fall over because they need the big feet to balance them standing up. You don't want that. Sally said she's done it too. My opinion is that it's good for certain things and you should try it. Have you not done it? Oh no, I understand for sock knitting. I'm just saying they fall over and you have to keep picking them up off the ground. Try it. It's a cool yarn. It's probably different to whatever else you have made, but it can be roll away. I mean, it's really cool for certain things. John. He said every outhouse needs a strong foundation. Ooh, Kathy. Good for you. Evelyn said, I finally finished socks for my sister and she can't get them over her heel ankle, but they fit her. Any hints? So what part can she not? Is it the top part that she can't get over her foot, like the ankle part or heel? Lee said, I have huge feet and still fall over. I am not a weeble wobble. Oh, Sally said, I have a short. You just don't just fall over. Oh my gosh, really, Sally? Crystal said 4-ply cabled yarn is pretty awesome. I think it's cool. That was a dadism. It was. Thank you. If it's just the bind off or cast on, depending on which way you knit the socks, that she can't fit over her heel ankle, then you need to change it to a very stretchy one. If it's really just the bind off or the cast on, that happens sometimes. If it's the whole top of the sock, she needs more stitches. Or you could rib the whole top. 2x2 rib is supposed to be the stretchiness. I've never done the testing of that, so I can't prove that. I read it in a blog of someone who supposedly did do the testing of it, but I don't know if that's true. So a 2x2 rib is supposed to be the stretchiest. If it's the whole top of the sock, you could do the whole top in 2x2 rib. It may heel Yes, and if it's tight around the arch, yes, you should make your heel flap longer. It sounds like she has a higher arch area anyway, so you probably might want to do that either way. Because if you can get it over your foot and she can't get it over her like heel part, you probably need a longer heel flap either way, if that makes sense. Crystal thinks fisherman's rib is super stretchy. That would break up pooling really nicely also. If you like were doing a 2x2 rib and you had weird pooling, you could use fisherman's rib and that would change the, I guess, the patterning, and it might be kind of cool. Andrew said I made a cable stock yarn a couple years ago. It is a lot of spinning, but I bet it wore really well. Evelyn said it's the ankle area. The leg part is ribbed in a 3-3-3-4 rib. Use it. Oh my gosh, really? The ankle area. Is it, Evelyn, is it a short sock? So it's not the cast on. I would add more stitches there for her. So after you finish a fleagle heel, you usually reduce, so that means you did a toe up, right? Usually reduce back to the foot number. I would give her some more. Don't reduce it as far, if that makes sense. It'll give you a roomier ankle. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're getting close. So exciting. Another hank of sock yarn. Just what I needed. But I really like this stuff, so I am going to go ahead and put it in the shop. Maybe I should wait until I fully have a sock to wash. I don't know. I wanted to try it out first. Evelyn, you're in the Facebook group, right? If you could show us like where the problem is, we could help better with suggestions on what you can change up for her. You know, a fleagle heel flap is quite, or heel is quite roomy. Maybe you just need a few more stitches all around for her sock. Is it tight on the foot? I'm still troubleshooting the sock situation. Evelyn said it's calf high. I am a toe upper. She did inherit mom's cankles. You could go up a needle size or add like 4 more stitches, or even 6 or 8 more if you wanted to. Either way, go up a needle. That makes sense. Go up a needle, or you could go up a needle size as soon as you hit the ankle. So like knit, if you're toe up girl, which is great, I love it, knit the foot if it's fitting well on the size needles that you do already, and when you hit the, I'm trying to think, probably the part where you start in, would you want to do it at the increase or the, probably when you start decreasing the fleagle heel, then go up a needle size. I bet that would be really effective. If Rox was here, she could guide us because she is the expert. She has done so incredibly much work to make like different ways, not make different ways, but come up with different ways to make a sock fit, you know, for different problems or issues. I keep checking. My bobbin's getting skinnier. snapped one finally. I can't believe it. After all that time. There we go. Oh, don't be embarrassed. Oh my goodness. That happens to everybody, Evelyn. And you should be proud of them. But yeah, just change. I would try that first. Go up a needle size right as you start decreasing the Flegel heel, and that'll make everything looser from then up. So it'll give her a little more room in the heel, and then everything else from there. I mean, how close are they to going on and being comfortable? Are they like so close and almost there? I've mesmerized myself. I can see the leader. We're so close. I know, we all know the excitement of being able to see the leader on the bobbin the single's coming off of. Both of us are flat-footed, but she has bigger ankles. Yep. Well, that's what I would try first if I were you. Andra, I did. Those are going in the dye pot next. I am sorry for the wait. I was trying to wait for the last person to give me what she wanted for her prize, but I haven't heard yet, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do it. There you go. Crystal said knit a test sock. Only one, and have her try it and keep notes. That's a good idea. Just do one. I mean, unless you want to keep it, you're willing to keep it no matter what, you know. Here we go. We're getting so close. I'm so happy. Okay. Thank you for being patient. I do appreciate it. I thought it would be done by now, but this week I got held up. But don't worry, and everything else has gone out. And don't worry, they're coming. I promise you. Can't quite see the bobbin yet, but the leader's getting more visible. Ooh. Oh, Evelyn, that's probably perfect for her to have a shorty. Oh, I can see the bobbin. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate it, and I think maybe, I hope it wasn't, I don't know. I don't like people having to wait. So I don't know if I'll ever do this again, where I just say, like, tell me your favorite colors or whatever, and I'll dye it for you, because now you have to wait for your prize, and that's not as nice. So, I don't know. I thought about it ahead of time, and then I was like, no, it'll be fine. Duh. Here we go. We're done. Yay. Susanna said, I was doing my first colorwork sock, second sock ever, first time DPNs, but the sole gusset have different patterns, the top main colorwork, and my brain freezes, so it's in timeout. Well, Susanna, just, you're only doing one stitch at a time. I understand what you're saying. I'm going to take this off here. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to get held up. It's all done. It's not plied as hard as I normally like it, but I still think it'll be nice. Oh, 120.05. Perfect. Thanks for keeping me company, you guys. I appreciate it. It's time for me to get my life together, so I better go. I gotta bake bread. I will see you guys later, and the next video is on what I do with my sock leftovers. So I hope you guys have a great day. I love you. Bye.